And we next have Ziggy Hildebrand, please.
Now that's how we remember Jim. When I first met Jim, he came to my place. He was recommended by my good old friend Henry Frick. And Jim came to my place to help me in my investments a little bit. And Jim likes to talk a lot because he has so much to share. And I like to talk a lot. And we hit it off, and out of that first business relationship became a friendship. And yeah, Jim was talking a lot about his fishing. That's so true. And I too, I'm not much of a fisherman, but I do a little bit here and there. And yeah, he caught big fish. He also had another hobby that we both shared together, and that was playing pool or billiards. And so every Friday it was just, in our family it was a tradition to come together every Friday and shoot some pool at my place. And he was a hell of a good billiard player. And I never knew who was going to leave my place as a winner or who was going to stay in my place as a winner. I guess I'm bragging now. We also had another couple of friends that would join us in playing pool. As I mentioned before, my friend Henry Brigg, who passed on about 10 years ago, and Herman Lochner, Herman the farmer. Maybe some of you also knew Herman, quite a long time, resident here in Anaheim. He also passed on a couple of years ago. So those two, who knows what they're up to. When Jim and I, when we played, and then when we played the four of us, we had 2 against 2 parties, and we would always change around. And even though we were all ambitious to win the game, we also tried to distract the other party, which is really unfair. But that's how we did it. And if somebody was really concentrating hard, one of us opponents would go and break the concentration. Or Jim would say, now that's the 8 ball. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Sure enough, you're going to miss it. And after a while, we knew that this was going to come and end. Nobody could scare each other anymore. But Jim had many tricks. We would concentrate. We wanted to win that game. And Jim would take his cue. It's over there. The cue is a billiard stick, in case somebody doesn't know. And he would just drop it on my hardwood floor. And just as you wanted to play, it was go, bang! Sure, you're going to miss that 8 ball. Jimmy and I, we talked a lot. I had so much to learn from him. He was like a book. There wasn't a chapter you could address where he had no knowledge in. I learned so much. I didn't know. I don't know much about politics. I am a businessman, but I don't know too much about politics. But Jim helped me with that. He opened my eyes, and I'm grateful for that too. I believe now I can really see that when Jim gets up there, he's up there right now, and he opens the door, and behind the door there's Herman, there's Henry. And Henry was known to say to us all the time when he made a few good shots, he'd throw himself into his chest and he'd say, I didn't come here to buy a dress. And when Jim comes up there, the first thing Henry's going to say to Jim, hey Jim, you didn't come here to buy a dress, let's shoot some pool. That's how I like to remember. Thank you.